Halloween's on the way, and it's one of the times where the veil is most thin. We could really use it and utilize this veil being thin to connect to our ancestors, to our spirits and relatives who have passed, to our angels, to our guides, to God, and to do things that will bring in light and connect us to the light. But what we do instead, or what's kind of become the tradition, is to eat loads of sweets with sugar in and animal products in, and maybe to feast, maybe to drink loads of alcohol, and to do things that will open us up to the lower planes. So any drug that you take opens up your auric field. So the veil's thin. If you're taking drugs, it's even thinner. And don't forget that sugar and alcohol are drugs, even though they're highly accepted ones. When you're giving children sugar and they're going around and they're eating all these sweets, because the sweets have got loads of chemicals in, loads of crap in, refined sugar itself isn't good. Alcohol has got loads of toxins in, and most people don't eat a very healthy diet. Their energy is going to be low anyway, their vibration is going to be pretty low, where they then open up to the lower realms. The more high vibrational you are, the higher realms you will visit and resonate with and experience. And so if you're going to do any type of drug that's going to open you up, you need to be doing stuff that's filling you with light, or at least be eating well, and to not be filled with toxins and crap and chemicals that's going to pull you down to the lower planes. So when I was younger and I used to trick or treat, I used to hate the woman that would give us an apple. However, I understand why she did that now, and I think if you do want to feed your children sweets or feed the neighbours' children sweets, what would be a really great idea is to actually make your own nice treats. I've found these, they're called like chocolate orange bliss balls. You can make them out of blended dates, a bit of cacao powder, grated orange rind, some vanilla essence, and I think just some nuts, maybe some ground up walnuts or something. Either way, they're so nice, and you roll them into a little ball. You roll them in some desiccated coconut. What a perfect little treat. They're really easy to make. You don't have to bake them. They're raw, and it's a perfect treat, and they feel like they've had a little nice tasty treaty snack, but it's been filled with goodness and filled with light. The other thing is, why does everyone dress so sinister and negative and scary, and dress to invoke or to kind of bring out the demons and the negative energies and stuff? It doesn't have to be about horror and like all the fearful type stuff. Why aren't we all dressing as angels and fairies and like the light, and filling ourselves with light and doing things that are of the light? Why do we always focus on the dark side? So I wanted to show these little pumpkins I've seen, because I think these are such a cute idea. Rather than carving pumpkins with monsters' faces in, these are lovely little pumpkins that are like little fairy houses. And imagine Halloween's where everyone was dressed as angels or fairies or mermaids or the mythical creatures that bring so much light, and they have like these little pumpkin houses and there's fairy lights, and we're eating nice food, but it's good healthy stuff, and it's just all about celebrating and bringing the light and the angels and connecting with the light and the fairies, rather than all the dark stuff. So just be aware, because obviously being open to the darker planes and the negative entities and being on that vibrational match, it can lead your children open to psychic attack, entity attachments, demonic possession and things like that. It's very real, that stuff. And so I personally would want to protect them, and I don't see why we don't just have Halloween filled with light anyway, and we celebrate the light rather than the night.